Good afternoon, dear students. Yesterday I taught you about the ratio and a proportion, and in exercise 6A 1 to 4 question I already taught you. Today is your fifth question. Hope you have done question number 1 to 4 questions. So you have a next question, question number 5th. If x 16, 48, y are in continuous proportion, find the value of x and y. All of you knows about the continuous proportion, na? If the two or more terms are in a continuous proportion, then first term to second term is equals to second term to third term. Okay, or this is a situation of three term कि first term upon second term equals to second term upon third term. But in case suppose a b c are in a continuous proportion, then you can write this कि a upon b equals to b upon c. That first term upon second term, first term to second term equals to second term to third term. But here you have a four terms, and these four terms are in a form of a continuous proportion. Then suppose a b c d are in a continuous proportion, then the situation will be कि a upon first term upon second term equals to second term upon third term equals to third term upon fourth term. Then you can say, and so on. It means suppose you have a next term e, then you can write this d upon e. That's why you can say ki a b c d e f up to so on are in a continuous proportion. The series will be going on in case of continuous proportion. Clear, all of you? So you have a question number 5th, that you have a number. Question number 5th, you have a number कि x 16, 48 and y are in a continuous proportion. Then continuous proportion, then you can write that x upon 16 is equals to 16 upon 48, that is equals to 48 upon y. Have understand? First term upon second term equals to second term upon third term equals to third term upon fourth term. And you can see this is your first term, this is your second term, this is your third term, and this is your fourth term, and this is in a continuous proportion. That's why you can write this. Clear? Now you can see this situation, that x upon 16 equals to 16 upon 48 equals to 48 upon y, and you have to find out the value of x and y. So first you will take x upon 16 equals to 16 upon 48. Then you will get the value of x. By cross multiplication, x equals to 16 into 16 upon 48. And all of you knows about 16 1 is 16, 16 3 is 48. Then x equals to 16 upon 3. Clear? Okay. And then you will take the next term, which is 16 upon 48 equals to 48 upon y. Clear? Then by cross multiplication you will get y equals to 48 into 48 upon 16. Okay. Then you will get the next y, ki y equals to, by cancellation 16 3 ja 48, and 48 into 3 equals to 144. Then you will get the value of x, ki x equals to 16 upon 3 and y equals to 144. Student, please clear your concept about ratio and proportion. If you understand the theoretical term ki what is a actual ratio, what is a proportion, what is a your continuous proportion, then you can solve your numericals term. Okay. Now see the next question. Now the next question you have, question number 6th. Question number 6th you have that what number must be added to 3, 5, 7, 10, that each in order to get 4, numbers in a proportion. It means what number should be added, these four number, कि after adding a number, the numbers is in proportion. It means the ratio of first to second is equals to ratio of the third and fourth. Proportion किसे बोलते हैं? If the two ratios are equal to each of other, that's why you can say कि four number are in a form of a proportion. Clear? So see, let number will be x. It means I'm adding x in these four numbers. Then after adding these numbers, these four are in a proportion form. It means that the first one 3 plus x upon 5 plus x equals to 7 plus x upon 10 plus x. Clear? Now you can find out the value of x by cross multiplication. Okay, then you'll get 3 plus x into 10 plus x equals to 7 plus x into 5 plus x. And I think student you can solve this, and I think students you can solve this term कि multiply 3 in each term of this, then x multiply with each term of this, then 7 multiply with each term of this, and x multiply with this each term of this, then you will get the value of x. Clear? You can do yourself. Okay, now the next question, the same question you have कि what number must be subtract from each the numbers 28, 53, 19 and 35. Now the same situation you have in question number 6 कि what number must be added, and in question number 7 you have a कि what number must be subtract. You will do the same process कि first you will take x, then x subtract from each numbers, then these are in a form of a proportion, then by cross multiplication you can find out the value of x, and that x is a number जिसको कि आप सब्सट्रैक्ट करेंगे इस नंबर्स के साथ, देन आपके जो रेशियो होंगे दीज टू रेशियोज आर इक्वल टू ईच ऑफ अदर. क्लियर? नाउ see the question number 8. Question number 8. Find two numbers such that the mean proportion between them is 14. Have understand? You have a two number, okay, and you have to assume these two numbers, and the mean of two numbers is 14. Clear? And the proportional of them is 12. और जो थर्ड प्रोपोर्शनल है, थर्ड प्रोपोर्शन इज 112. क्लियर? सो सपोज let two numbers are a and b. Clear? Okay, so the mean proportion of a and b, mean proportion क्या होगा? स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ ए बी. और द वैल्यू यू हैव गिवन कि द मीन proportion of two numbers is 14 you have given. Clear? And see students, whenever you have a situation is in square root, then you have to remove this square root, and remove करने के लिए you will do the square in both of side. Then after taking square, by squaring, then square in both side, then you will get AB equals to 14 square 196. Clear? This is your first equation, that AB equals to 196. Clear? Now the third term, और थर्ड टर्म कौन सी है आपकी? थर्ड टर्म इक्वल्स टू 112. दो टर्म ए बी हैं और थर्ड टर्म कितनी है? 112. हैव अंडरस्टैंड? इट मीन्स यू हैव ए थ्री नंबर्स ए बी एंड 112. हैव अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ प्रोपोर्शन कैसे होगा? ए अपॉन बी इक्वल्स टू बी अपॉन 112. क्लियर ऑल ऑफ यू? Okay, have understand? Now by the equation 1 you can put the value of a. It means you can write this कि a equals to 196 upon b. Then in place of a you can write 196 upon b. Okay, then by putting the value कि 196 upon b, then b multiply with b, then b equals to b upon 112. Then by cross multiplication you will get b into b into b, that will be b cube equals to 196 multiplied by 112. Don't multiply, हाँ, because here is a cube, then ये cube हटेगा तो यहाँ क्या हो जाएगा cube root, then you have to factorize these term. That's why don't multiply, क्योंकि आफ्टर मल्टीप्लाई यू विल डू द सेम कि यू विल डू द फैक्टराइजेशन. अभी आपके पास छोटे छोटे टर्म है, छोटे टर्म ईजी होते हैं फैक्टराइजेशन के लिए. देन b इक्वल्स टू क्यूब रूट ऑफ 196 into 112. Then b equals to, now do 196 is a term of 14 square है, then you can write 14 into 14. Okay, and 112 14 8 ja 112, then 14 into 8. Okay, you can do easily. ओके 196 के फैक्टर करो, अगर जिसे नहीं आते डू लाइक दैट. 196 2 9 जा 18, 2 6 जा 2 8 जा 16, देन अगेन 2 2 4 जा 8, 2 9 जा 18, 2 7 7 जा and 7 7 ja, and you can see 14 into 14 and I have written directly 14 into 14. So जैसे आपको easy लगता है you can do the factor. Okay, now you can see cube है तो आपको कितने पेयर चाहिए 3, and 8 क्या होता है 2 into 2 into 2. क्लियर? तो b इक्वल्स टू क्या आ गया 14 into 14 into 14 into 2 into 2 into 2. Then pairing complete हो गई. Okay, then you will get the value of b equals to 14 into 2, then 14 2 ja 28. This is a value of b कि that b equals to 28. Clear all of you? Okay, now if b equals to 28, then you can find out the value of a. That a will be 196 upon 28. Okay, निकाल सकते हो that b equals to 196 upon 28, and by solving you can find out the value of b कि b equals to 7. Clear all of you? Okay, now see the next question. Same question. Now question number 9. If p plus r equals to 2q and 1 upon q plus 1 upon s equals to 2r, then prove that कि p upon q equals to r upon s. Now see in this question you have two terms you have given. That p plus r equals to 2q, first term you have given, and the second term 1q plus 1s equals to 2r. Now you can see the first part which you have given कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता, बट सेकेंड टर्म आपके पास फ्रैक्शन में है, देन यू कैन टेक एलसीएम एंड देन क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन. Just do the first step, then you will get a clue to solve the problem. Clear? Now by cross multiplication s plus q upon sq equals to 2 upon r. Clear? Then by cross multiplication, do the cross multiplication, then you will get r into s plus q equals to 2sq. Clear? Then sr plus rq equals to, now you can see 2q into s you can write. ये मैंने इसलिए लिखा क्योंकि जो पार्ट आपके पास गिवन होता है उसका कहीं ना कहीं आपके आपके पास यूज़ होता है. और इन फर्स्ट इक्वेशन यू हैव गिवन द वैल्यू ऑफ 2q कि 2q इक्वल्स टू p प्लस r. Then in this equation you will put the value of 2q, that 2q equals to p plus r. Now put that SR plus RQ equals to P plus R, multiplication of S, then PS plus RS. This is your left hand side and this is your right hand side, and you can see RS or RS. These two terms are cancelled by each of other, then RQ equals to PS. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out कि P अपॉन Q इक्वल्स टू R अपॉन S. अगर जो कर सकता है वो सीधा सीधा इसका रेशियो निकाल सकता है. बट इफ़ यू हैव एनी डाउट, एनी कन्फ्यूज़न कि आपका आंसर ये आ रहा है बट आपको ये फाइंड करना है, देन जो आपको फाइंड करना है, डू द क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन. देन पी एस इक्वल्स टू क्यू इंटू आर. नाउ मैच दीज टू टर्म्स. RQ, PS. दैट्स वाई जो आपको प्रूफ करना था वो आप प्रूफ कर चुके हैं. क्लियर? ओके. नाउ सी द क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. Question number 10. If B is a mean proportion between A and C. Clear है? B is a mean proportion. That's why B square equals to AC. In place of B square, you can write AC. Now, what you have to find out? A square plus B square plus B square plus C square. You have to prove that these four terms are in a proportion form. और proportion form में कब होते हैं numbers? जब the ratio of first to second is equals to third to fourth. It means the two ratios are equal to each other. That's why you can say कि these four numbers are in a form of a proportion. Clear? It means आपको प्रूफ करना है that A upon C equals to A square plus B square upon B square plus C square. आपको लेफ्ट हैंड साइड राइट हैंड साइड के बराबर करना है. क्लियर? लेफ्ट हैंड साइड के साथ आप 6 नहीं सकते बिकॉज ओनली यू हैव A एंड C. दैट्स वाई कोई भी हिंट आपको नहीं मिल रही है. बट राइट हैंड साइड को आप सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. यू कैन सॉल्व द राइट हैंड साइड की A स्क्वायर प्लस B स्क्वायर अपॉन B स्क्वायर प्लस C स्क्वायर. Now you can see B square equals to AC you have given. Then in place of B square you can write AC. Then do A square plus AC. Again B square की जगह पे AC लिख सकते हैं. Then you can see A is common. A plus C is remaining inside the bracket. Then here C is common. Then again A plus C is remaining in the bracket part. Now you can see A plus C cancel. Now you will get A upon C. That is your left hand side. That's why you can say these four terms are in a proportion form. Clear? Now remaining question, these two 11th and 12th you will do yourself. Okay, it's your homework and do sincerely the questions. Thank you.